Okay, so part two, to bring more understanding to you guys, where I say, like, if the homeless, those that felt on unfortunate times, whether they on fault or not, to get them restored and back on their feet, where a small piece of land with some property and some lockers, right? What I could do with this unfortunate circumstance with Maria is, even though I wasn't ready with everything else that was going on, now I've had to become a warrior again, right? If I had a place to put my speaker, my mics, all that at night or whenever I wasn't using it to shelter from the rain, something to tote that stuff around, yeah, I could be out here busking. But the reality is, carrying that shit on the street, number one, is hard. Just I showed you guys in the first video the load that I have to carry, and that's hard enough. I said computer, but the piece just laptop, and it's a light laptop, but all the weight adds up, right? And it's just the bare minimum to just survive the day and feel like a whole and feel human. But if I had the locker, right, or a bike or something to tote around, yeah, I would have to deal with other homeless wanting to steal it, right? But if I had that, even then, I could have a means to busk and go get maybe a room for the night or something somewhere, eventually enough money saved up, and get everything going. But when your mind's fried and you don't got nowhere for that type of those belongings, well, that's what I mean. It's hard to get yourself going. I have the means. I'm without all my clothes because they're at her place, and I can't tote them around. So it's almost like, she know I ain't got nothing, but want to hit me up and be like, where can I bring you your things? Like, come on, where's your compassion? Like, I've shown her so much more respect and love than for her to be even doing all this. And again, like I said, it's not because, oh, I just did something to her, I'm just a bad person. She got plenty of space, plenty of room. My stuff's already packed and was ready to go, which is why she probably flipped the fuck out, right? It's the whole leave, and then when you're really ready to leave, it's like, no, don't go, you know what I mean? BS, but it went too far, right? So, where I said, like, even just some lockers, decent quality lockers for people who fall on hard times to go put their stuff in, not pay $150, $300 for a freaking 5x7, Why won't the government invest in something like that? No, they put the money in these organizations. Well, it would be better spent making some damn lockers and giving them a bike and a bike lock and that type of shit, and even a tent, you know what I mean? But not to where they gotta go collect pieces like, it's the game of life right now. That's, in the first video you guys see all the stuff that, like, I've collected along the way. It's like playing a video game, and you got some potato chips waiting for you, or an umbrella, somewhere. You got to walk your path and your journey. But if everybody else was actually walking their path and their journey on their purpose and their passion, it wouldn't look like this. Well, for one, people would be generally more happy, and so they'd want to see others succeed. We're not living in an era where people even care to want that for the next person. So we gotta, as a community, invest our money better, and then the community is gonna be better. We ain't gonna have homeless people pissing outside, things smelling like piss, them taking up storefronts. There's an easy fix to actually give it a solid foundation by the wealthy. It's so severely imbalanced, and they can do so much with so little of what they have, is where I'm coming from. To actually give people a decent foundation to build from. And yeah, you're going to have some people out there, they don't really want to build shit. They just want to take. But those people will get weeded out. And it's like being at this shelter, not caring about people's rest. It don't make no sense. Like, where are they to begin if they can't even get over being exhausted. It's like this guy last night still slamming shit around, doing his passive aggressive energy, and it's two older women older than me just trying to get their sleep. Now one just is a riffraff, and then one, I'm so glad I talked to her, and she's wearing a Jedi shirt, little baby Jedi, and there's a story behind me on that. And the more I get to talk to her, this is what I'm saying, lost but not senseless. Like, she's quite intelligent. She's quite intelligent. But she'll be like me in her own way, talk to herself. People probably think she's crazy. They might not think I'm as crazy, just because my appearance might be a little more together. But she's quite intelligent, and she holds a lot of the information that could make things way better for the homeless. So I wanted to get to talk with her. So when I do have those funds, well, everyone will be happy, right? Because those that are homeless that really want more for themselves will have a better foundation to build from. And the community ain't gonna be all pissed off because they laying on the streets and obstructing sidewalks and pissing everywhere. It's like, can we just get some dang restrooms and showers out? We can, because in Hilo, a lot of the beaches have showers outside. You rinse off the seawater. Man, they could put them up in a few places, you know. Release the liability. If people use them, they use them. You know, clean water. But I'm saying, you know, wear your house shoes or whatever, because of, you know, all the cleansing. But there's a way to make it better for people very inexpensively, and not be complaining because they're homeless. And I plan to do something about it. And if y'all motherfuckers don't get it together, you guys don't want me showing you guys how easy it is to do it. The thing is, though, with the imbalance, what like Maria don't get is, oh, my abundance has been waiting, but not to be in the hands of someone like her. Not enough partnership with someone like that. And so I had a lot more to see, you know. I would have spoiled the hell out of her, you know. I learned quickly, no, I won't. But even then, after all this stuff, you know, it's like I still wanted to see her succeed. I still be like, dang, even though I know my gods and goddesses tipped over that dang tree, I gave her a hefty bill and an eyesore now. They took away her beautiful view on her property. She wasn't even enjoying it. So they had to wake her up to see, like, what is you doing? Like, you have this beautiful view, now you don't, because you so focused on the view of that person that we sent down there divinely. So now we're going to ruin your view, and then we're going to make a very big, hefty financial bill for you to get that tree up and out of there. It's not worth it, y'all. It's like, let's bring the balance back. Build proper foundations for people. Don't complain about the homelessness if you ain't ready to understand and assist. And mind you, tax dollars and all that crap is going to these charities that ain't doing shit. I told you, in a less than a half-mile radius, there's so many churches. I can't. Let's go to a mile. And what I think is, what they did was they couldn't get the congregation to come in and bring the finances through tithings and stuff like that. So now what they doing? They get money from the government for, oh, let's sleep on a cot. We're a nonprofit, but we're going to charge you guys $17 or $14 for 7 nights, $2 a night. There's appreciation in the sense of, hey, like I said, we can go do the laundry, but you can't get no freaking rest because some mad employee in his own life wants to slam things, noticing when people are dozing off and going to sleep. And had the nerve to tell me, as I said, once again, where's your care? Where's your compassion? He's like, you should try to get some sleep. Smart ass. Every time I start to doze off, he goes and slams some stupid shit. And then it's like midnight. Not only that, during this particular program, the people that are on the cot that paying to stay there, they're letting other people who live there, who actually have a room, that don't want to pay to wash their stuff. They have washers and dryers and showers, and they want to come in and use our time for free, where we're not getting to bed till after midnight, because they all up in the space of the where we have the cots, and where we trying to shower from our day, where we had to leave at 7 o'clock. They there all fucking day, have the access all day, and then they want to come in at night when it gets open to everybody. Well, not everybody, to us, right? Use up all the hot water. We gotta wait to shower. It's so freaking backwards, right? Coming in and out. They're not enforcing no curfew with them. They coming in and out, waking us up. On top of this, employees talking loud and slamming things. And one of the two. So when they do the night exchange, guy comes in, they just be laughing and talking so loud. But the thing is, we trying to just get our rest so we can get up and out of this bitch and go be productive and not fall asleep on the street and have our stuff stolen. People more clean like myself going to the library and just falling asleep on the table, hoping we don't get kicked out, because these motherfuckers want to take the little that we got, and the employees are allowing it. So it's like, I don't even get to bed till midnight, and then at midnight I'm asking the exchange of employees, can you at least shut the office door instead of carrying on like you are? And then they want to ignore me to keep asking them, can you shut the door? Hey, can you shut the door? Like, it's already one thing. Now I gotta get up, wake myself up even more, and get up out this cot to ask you, or just lay there and talk loud and potentially wake a little bit of sleep from the other two that are laying there. So what does he do? Comes out and got an attitude, and we're talking. Yeah, close that big ass, heavy, thick ass door so we don't have to hear you as loud. And they're not talking business, they're shooting the shit. It's just no care. And I'm like, y'all wouldn't be acting like this in your household. If I was in your household doing this, I wouldn't be in your freaking household. And I know if your grandmother was awake to this, it wouldn't be cool. I don't think you'd be treating your auntie or anybody like this, and they just stay quiet. One had the nerve to say, oh, you just here to start some mess. I said, it's called good trouble. And yeah, if I gotta start some mess with you to make things better for everybody else, because you keep telling me you just working your job. Well, you're in a position for compassion first. Hope Services, Catholic Charities, and you want to sit here like that? Like, oh, well, I'm just doing my job. No, you're not doing your job. Your job starts with compassionate care. And everybody's job should start with compassionate care, let alone a charity that receives income, and he receives a paycheck, right? That he gets to go home and have his peace or solitude, unless there's someone in there like Maria wanting to snatch it away. But the problem is people don't have any passions anymore. They just working in the system, right? And if they don't have their passion, they don't have what they love, man, they are not trying to make a way for you at all. They're actually trying to destruct it further. So, again, sore like a motherfucker. Lost, but not really senseless. And I reassure you, I am not defenseless. I'm gonna tell you why. 'cause I will surely find a way. 'Cause I am too determined to lay down for the counts and never count me out. I rise to my feet every time you are in doubt. So you motherfuckers that are holding up the wealth and the imbalance, I am coming for you.